I've been dating my girlfriend for the past 7 months now, and I've been seeing a lot of content on marriage before moving in together. And I feel like me and her have been having a lot of really mature conversations. And I asked her about these videos and what her thoughts were. She's not opposed to it, but she's not all for it either. And my question is, do I marry this girl before asking her to move in with me?
You're actually asking two different questions here. My answer to that, just for the data, for 100 different reasons, is yes. The idea that we're going to practice being married as kind of a dry run to see if we want to do this forever, the data doesn't bear that out. In fact, it's the last I've seen is inverse, right? It actually, you're practicing, but you each have a foot out of the door just in case. And so you get actually a distorted view of what actually is going on inside this relationship. And so, yes, I would recommend anybody that you get married before you decide that you really lock up and say, we're going to do this thing. And then you go before you both jump, right? But the bigger question I'm asking you is, y'all been together 7 months. You've had, in your words, mature conversations. I don't really know what that means, but y'all having mature conversations. And y'all have come to an impasse, and I would call it a values impasse. Why aren't you addressing that bigger issue?
Addressing the values impasse.
Here's what I mean. You've been watching content online. Or let me, you know what? I'm going to take a different direction. What do you want to do? Do you want to be married before you move in together? Forget what the internet says. Forget what swipe up, what reel you're watching. What do you think is the best right move for you?
I keep thinking I want to marry her.
Okay. Awesome. Why the rush? Why the rush to move in? Why the rush to get married?
The possibility of living together, doing things in a more combined fashion on a regular basis. The fact that she's spending so much time over here already, and to just get on with life, I guess.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay. Is she the person you want to spend the rest of your life with?
I think she's shown me a lot.
Bro, you got to be able to answer that question before you move in with somebody and or marry them. How old is she?
She's 20.
Oh, God. What? She's 20?
Yeah.
Okay. What does she say about all of this? Just hearing the term 9 to 5 can be a drag, so my friends at Cozy Earth are here to help make your 5 to 9 way more comfortable. I love Cozy Earth's pants and all-day t-shirts. They're soft, breathable, and super tough. And my wife loves their pajamas, and my whole family loves Cozy Earth sheets. They're super comfortable, and they keep us cool when it's hot outside. Try them risk-free for 100 nights. You can save 40% off your entire order at CozyEarth.com/Delony. What does she say about all of this?
She's told me she would marry me.
My wife told me yesterday she would get the oil changed if I needed to. Needed her to. Here's the deal. I don't like the fact that you can't say, this is the person I've met and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. I don't like the fact that she's like, well, I guess if that's what we have to do, then we'll do that. I don't know why. There's something it just feels not right here. What is it? What am I missing?
It's me not answering the question of, do I want to spend the rest of my life with this woman?
Why can't you answer that question?
I can't. I think the answer is yes. And
then God help her and you. Don't move in together.
Okay.
Please don't move in together. Don't put a 20-year-old in this situation. Is she in college? Is she out of school? What is she doing?
She's an entrepreneur, kind of like me.
It didn't answer my question. Is she working? Is she out of school? What is she doing?
Oh, yeah, she's working.
Okay, what does she do?
She's got a photography biz.
Okay. There's just like a coyness around you that I can't put my finger on. What am I missing here?
I think where I'm getting tripped up is what it takes to get married, and the fact that we have to have a ceremony, and it almost seems like we need to have that in a church. And we've had a conversation about what it would be like to go to church, but obviously we don't do that already. And I think what's preventing me of asking her the question is the fact that we don't have a church to get married in.
Do you hear what you're saying?
Yeah, I think the answer to that is that
dude,
it's going to be pretty easy to find a church.
No, you're talking about a wedding venue as far as you're concerned. Just to be honest, it's sounding like madness. And I'll also say this, it's weighing on me. There is a huge gap. And it's the same numerically. There's a huge gap between 20 and 28 and 30 and 38. A massive gap in wisdom, in maturity, in understanding how life works. A massive gap. You're 28. You're worried about, I don't think I want to get married yet because I don't even know what building to go to do the ceremony. Bro, you're so far away from being ready to be married to somebody. I guess I'm more confused with how you even got here.
We've had
She was 19 when y'all met? You were 27?
She was 20 when we met.
Okay, so still 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So be honest with me, dude. What's the rush here? You have a 20-year-old man who's just dated somebody for 7 months.
It's been 7 awesome months.
But y'all haven't had the religion conversation to anybody's satisfaction. You haven't had the marriage conversation to anybody's satisfaction. You don't even know if you want to marry her or not. You just want her around a lot. What do you do for a living?
I work full time.
Well, great. What kind of entrepreneur are you?
I'm in small business acquisition.
Okay. Do you make any money? Do you make enough money to take on the responsibilities of marrying a 20-year-old entrepreneur who's starting her life?
If you're asking me if we can survive on my income only, then yes.
That's not really what I'm asking. I'm asking just the broader picture of what it means to be married, especially when there's this big of a gap. Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, brother, there's just a ton of unanswered questions. But let me frame it in a different way for you. If I was the father of a 20-year-old girl, my 9-year-old, 11 years from now, she's 20. She says, Dad, I met this amazing guy. He's 28. I would want to go sit down and shake his hand, and I want to go have a meal with that guy, with you. And if I looked across the table and said, are you ready to love and honor and cherish my daughter for the rest of her life? To go to war on her behalf, to serve her, to love her forever. And your first thought was, well, I'm kind of hesitating because I don't even know what church we should get married in. And I'm not really ready to commit, but I saw some TikToks and said we should get married before we moved into the same house. I'd probably just get up and walk away. Not because I don't like you, you're just not ready for the commitment that is being a husband and saying, till death do us part, I pick you, and I'm going to choose to love you every minute of every day. Because I got people that call into this show that run down to the JP and get married because they're ready to do life together. It's not I guess I will if you will. And it's I would, but I don't even know what building, and we should probably go to church, but we don't even go to church yet. And man, you're just a long way off, brother. And so you've said you've had some mature conversations. I don't know what that means. I would ask some deeper questions, and you, my friend, need to get some men who have been married for a while and begin having regular meetings with those dudes as a form of mentorship. What does it actually mean to be a husband? What does it mean to be a husband and a business owner, small business acquisition entrepreneur, as you say? What does it mean to take on these responsibilities? How do I love a 20-year-old who's still in the process of growing up and trying to decide what she wants to do and how she wants to do it? And does she want to go back to school? All those things. How do I do that? Because it's a skill set. And man, you're not there yet. So that's what I got to say. Yes, I think people should get married before they move in together. And maybe I can do a whole other show on that if people want that one day. But as for you, just what you're telling me, yeah, I think it's time to hit the brakes on this thing, man, and go slow. 7 awesome months, cool. Have 24 awesome months. Go on some trips together, have some fights together, get really upset with each other and repair that relationship. Have some big talks about kids and big talks about jobs and big talks about homes and big talks about faith, big talks about money, how our household, how we're going to work together to finance our household. Have those big conversations before you decide to say yep, let's just, you know what? It'd be easier if we lived in the same apartment and I watch TikTok a few times. Let's go ahead and just get married. Yeah, I want to have some way bigger conversations.